you got a rapper from New York called China Mac, and you have this Lil Pump, who's I don't is he from Florida or something? I know he's like was he like Colombian and Cuban or something like that? Mestizo. So he's not black. He's not one of ours. He's not an Afro Latino. Not one of ours, right? So I didn't care. And Lil Pump decided to that it was, in a lyric to say something about my eyes real low, Yao Ming, something they call me Yao Ming, blah blah blah, Ching Chong, as the samurai sword kind of noise effect, I guess, or maybe in whatever way. And the Chinese community were very 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 outraged, and I'll play this for you.
On dope. Damn, they call me out me cause my eye real low.
Hey yo, Lil Pump, let me tell you something, boy. You a little kid, so I'm just gonna scold you like the little boy you are. You know what I'm saying? When you make these fucking Asian jokes, you pull your fucking eyes, you say all this ching chong shit, motherfuckers feel disrespected by that. You understand what I'm saying? You gonna put some respect on my fucking culture, on my motherfucking people. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't gonna make those fucking statements without getting fucking checked. If ain't nobody else gonna say something to you, I'm gonna say something to you. So this is what the fuck you gonna do, little boy. You gonna take that fucking video to fuck off of your page, right? Motherfuckers feel disrespected by that. You gonna put some respect on my fucking culture, on my motherfucking people. You ain't gonna make those fucking statements without getting fucking checked. If ain't nobody else gonna say something to you, I'm gonna say something to you. So this is what the fuck you gonna do, little boy. You gonna take that fucking video to fuck off of your page, right?
And think to myself, what a wonderful world.
On dope.
So with this, when this came about, I actually spoke about this on on YouTube, and I said I'm not gonna speak. I don't care. I'm not here to support them. I don't care. I'm not with this selective outrage stuff. That they have for us. But look how it goes. Furthermore, eyes real low, like I'm Koi San. Right? People need to stop thinking that black people cannot have quote unquote slanted eyes or quote unquote chinky eyes. And I always tell people, stop saying that you have chinky eyes. You have African eyes, right? Because African people have slanted eyes, and the Khoisan are the original. And we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that because we have to get more education before we're going to get into it. And so furthermore, eyes real low like I'm African, right? Boom, done. Now, you have a guy here that is so wrapped up in black culture and black ebonics. It's saying, you see, say I'm saying, right? Which is like I refer to as like a caricature of a black man. And he's so offended by this boy saying a punchline, right? And I've heard, somebody might say a little like blazing amazing, hot like Cajun, my eyes low like Amazing, right? Those are lyrics. I'm not offended by it. Punchlines are punchlines, right? Now, imagine if somebody said she got a big booty like she African. It is what it is. It's a punchline. Everybody can say things about black people and nobody says anything. Everybody can mock black people, but nobody says anything. However, this boy said a punchline, and for Lil Pump, it was pretty good actually, because Lil Pump's trash. And all of the Asian community got very, very offended. Very offended. And he said, dude, this is what you gonna do. You ain't gonna mock Asian people, my community. You gonna put some respect on my people. You gonna take this down. This came from a guy that used to say the N-word in his rap songs, but since he got called out so many times, he decided to stop it, but yet still continues to do messed up stuff. And then I played videos of Asian people not putting respect on us. Asian people, Chinese people, Korean people, Vietnamese people, Japanese people in blackface. So, as I said, and I wrote the hypocrisy. Sorry, no outrage over here. Let the boy live. It's all fun and games until it affects you directly. You remember that. Video about this is about to go on, blah, blah, blah. But when Asian people are offended, shit gets done. When European people are offended, shit gets done. Because Lil Pump took the video down. Lil Pump edited the song that he produced and removed the line and changed the line to appease the Asian community. You have white people, Asian people that say the N-word in their song. No outrage, nobody saying anything. It's a part of hip-hop culture. It's this, that, and the third. It's all fun and games when it's us, right? All fun and games when it's us. However, when it's them, it's a problem. But when they're outraged, People listen to them. People take their cries and their pain seriously. But when it's us, nobody pays attention. Here you go. A tale untold and not known by many, on March 16, 1991, 15-year-old Latasha Harlins was shot in the head by a Korean store owner who thought she was stealing. After killing her, she found the money in her hand. She served no prison time. July 14th, 1975 was when Latasha Harlins was born. She was murdered on March 16th, 1991. She was a 15-year-old girl who was shot in the head by Soon Ja-do, a 51-year-old Korean female convenience store owner who was tried and convicted of voluntary manslaughter in Latasha Harlins' death. Do was fined $500 and sentenced to 5 years of probation and 400 hours of community service, but no prison time for her crime. Never forget. Because a black life is worth $500. Because you can kill a black person, a black child, for $500. Again, what does that sound like? Some of you caught on to what I said when, said you're not allowed to go somewhere unless, as a black person, unless you're accompanied, and some of you commented slavery. You were right. And this sounds just like slavery again, doesn't it? Because during slavery in all of the Americas, North and South, Caribbean, Latin America, US, all of that, the Pilgrims, what they used to do, these Europeans used to pay to also hunt and kill black people. So you had slave masters and merchants that used to sell black people to white people so they could hunt them at a cost. So that black girl's life was worth $500. And this goes on and on. And here's the reality. Like, this could go on and on, right? We could continue to talk about this. We can find more and more stories, right? And there's lows. I haven't even got that far, and I'm only picking the stories where it happens to be an Asian person, whether they be, Chinese, Korean, Vietnamese, Japanese, I don't care. Whether they be Indian, I don't care. Bangladesh, Pakistan, I don't care. We're talking about the facts of things that happen, right? And how it's constantly overlooked and how we constantly forget. And of course, we know that white people do this. That's a given. But, we give white people, the benefit of the doubt. We allow white people to continue to treat us like trash. So, of course, we're going to do that to Asian people also. The only people that we do not give the benefit of the doubt to is black people. The only people that we do not allow to treat us like trash is black people. The only people that we do not trust is black people. The only people we will not give second chances to are black people. But let it be a non-black person.